Alright YouTube, today we're doing a takedown of the goinbg 1911 Tactical. My sanded down and silvered version. We're going to be doing a basic field strip on it, and later on, possibly in this video, maybe in another one, I'm going to be doing your trigger assembly, your trigger hammer assembly, if you want to upgrade that and whatnot. So, first thing you're obviously going to do with the gun is you're going to need to remove the magazine to strip it down. Now, again, if you're not familiar with 1911, there's one basic way to take it down. Remove the slide from the grip. You're going to slide back until you see that notch line up with the end of the slide lock. Now, the button, or the end of the slide lock, over here on the other side. Once you line that up, you're going to push it through. And pull this back. Pull out slide lock, which is going to enable you to remove two parts. Now, take your grip, set it aside. Now, I have something that looks similar to this. Hopefully it looks exactly like this, because this is phone stock right now. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take this spring here, push forward, pull it right out. That's your recoil spring. I'm actually going to be upgrading mine because, as I've mentioned in my other videos, I hate the half rod recoil springs. They make a full guide rod kit for it. You can buy it for a real 1911. Don't buy real 1911 springs, however, they are way too heavy and powerful for an airsoft gun. Onto a strip again. There's going to be a metal collar piece in here. The spring goes into to house the recoil spring. Now if you switch around the front of your gun, you're going to see this little collar piece right here. Now, holding the barrel upside down, and if you're looking at it, you're going to turn this piece to your left. Remember, as you're looking at it, turn it to your left so it looks about like that. And you're going to pull it out like this, and as you pull it out, you'll see there's a notch right there that lines up with this opening here in the barrel that allows you to slip back on and turn it so it locks back in place. What this basically does is, when the gun is fully assembled, this collar retains this tube you took out earlier for your recoil. That keeps it from shooting out the front of your gun. Easy enough. Now you've got all that removed, you can obviously see that your barrel is in here. Take your barrel, you push it forward. You might have a little resistance as your as the recoil back here is stuck in it. It tends to, maybe not anymore. Yeah, you see how it kind of sticks in there? It means it's got a good seal, basically. And then you just remove that, set it aside. Basically, this whole process allows you to get in here with some lube, clean it up, or get to your blowback assembly here. Okay, let's get that hammer out of the way. And allows you to get in there, grease that, or take it apart. It's really a very easy blowback system to take out. All you need to do is come up here, your Novak sights, take out this screw, and then if you look where a normal firing pin would be on a gun, you've got this hex head. Take the hex head right out, this whole assembly drops out. I'll do that in another video for you. Easy enough. This is also the part where, for you people who like to put silencers on your airsoft guns, you will take your outer barrel assembly, and this is where you will go into to remove basically the inner barrel. I haven't looked at this yet. It's actually a lot easier. I had a KJW high cap in 1911 that I ended up selling, and it was extremely difficult to take the outer barrel off, but it looks like this would be rather easy. I'll do this quick for you guys. As you can see, the thing keeping the inner barrel in, connected to the outer barrel, is this black, this black block over here. Now, on the KJW, it was very difficult to take this out. This wasn't just a little block, it was a piece of metal, and I couldn't get it out. But on the WeTech, apparently, we've got a little screw right up here, connects to that block, and you take that right out, and the whole barrel is so much to slide apart. Just slip your new threaded barrel right on the end, screw that in, you're all set. Basically, yeah. Again, this is mostly for upgrading and cleaning purposes, and for show. Hey, I can take down my 1911. This is also, you can replace the slide using this method, and basically any of your slide upgradable parts. You can also do a replacement blowback system. If you happen to break yours, I haven't broken mine at all yet, haven't had any problems with it. So, other than that, that's pretty much the slide takedown. I'm gonna do a quick, brief run through on the trigger mechanism once you get to it if you feel ambitious and want to look into it quickly. What you have to do is obviously take off your grips, and then once your grips are off, you're going to take your main spring housing here, push it up a little bit, it hits the pin out. It's going to allow you to remove the whole beaver tail assembly here. There'll be a leaf spring in there. Don't worry about how that fits in, I'll show you that in another video. And then you got to take your safety off. Be careful with your spring and your plungers here in the tubes. Then your hammer and sear assembly will come out. And the one thing I did have trouble with is where you've got your grip safety here, this is a whole chunk of metal that slides right out eventually. Be careful with it if you're doing it, because your firing pin is in there, which is what basically makes it's what hits on the back of your magazine here. This button, you think it's for, well, what it looks like is for basically it's for releasing your gas when it's when you have your magazine out, you don't want to shoot it. That's your emergency release for your gas. That's also what fires the gas. I mean, if you notice, you take it out and you can push it on or off, and it shoots out spurts of gas. Well, that's how the gun actually works. When you insert your magazine, and I'll let you show up on the camera, you get right down in here. Underneath that is where that little plunger button is. Also, don't know if it'll show, big old honking metal piece up here. May not show, guys, but down in there, for those who can see, is, there it is. Underneath this black metal piece here, right at the tip of my pinky, you can see a little glint of silver. That's your firing pin. What that is when you rack your slide back, your slide will move over this button here. Push down on this button, cock your hammer, look in that same spot, you're not going to be able to see that firing pin. That's because it's been retracted. And when you fire the gun, safety's on, and you fire the gun, you see that little pin pop in there. That's going to be the pin that pushes the button. You can see that little burst of gas. Well, that's very, very lightly held in there when you take this piece off. There's also a little spring that controls it. When you take it out, if that falls out, first thing I want you to do is comment me or message me, and I'll run you through how to put it back together, because I had a hell of a time trying to do that. Like I said in some of my other videos, 18 solid hours of sitting there staring at the damn thing and an exploded diagram from China on how to put the damn thing together. I'm sorry, diagrams are worthless, throw them out, don't even worry about it. So, other than that, if you guys have any other questions, obviously, as per always, post them up. Let me know what you want. And, yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I check it daily. I am here to help you. Also, I may be doing in the future, just going to be a quick rundown of a couple videos. Comment me whether or not you think they're going to be worthwhile or not. I've got an M14 spring rifle that I might do a review on. It's a little big for the camera that I'm using right now, but we'll manage. Also, a UHC Super 9, the non-tactical version, no scope, it's iron sights only. I have a cheap, full metal AK-47 piece of crap. I might do that. I've got the Double Eagle M83, which is basically an M4. It's a cheap entry-level AEG. And KWC Eagle, which is basically the Desert Eagle. Full ABS plastic. They don't come in metal unless you buy conversion kits, but it's still a nice accurate gun. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll get you those as soon as I can. Thanks, and have a good day.